Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, August 25th, 2022 by Gaia Blooming. I'm Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I nurture my beingness. And today we have another shift. We are going to have Mercury moving into Libra today. This will not be until 6:03 p.m. Pacific time. So that means we're going to have a day full of that 29-degree Mercury Virgo. And we have the shadow period. We are in that shadow pre-retrograde period. So paying attention is definitely on the docket today. That being said, you may find your mind having much to say. It may enter those critical places within yourself. You may get glimpses of critical things people have said to you in the past coming up, being replayed over and over and over. And I think this leads us to this shift of Mercury into Libra. I actually laid down a little while ago to meditate and listen what Mercury in Libra was going to, show up as, what to focus on, and promptly fell asleep. But, we put so much stock into what others say and feel about us. And I think Mercury in Libra is going to give us a shift around relating. Speaking of relating, as Mahalo shows up to come say hi. Yeah, say hi, Mollies. Anyway, so, yeah, Mercury in Libra, especially as it's preparing to go retrograde on September 9th, consciousness, around relating is what it really came down to. There's a lot of themes that can come up with Libra, but a huge one is relationships of all kinds. And especially as we prepare for this retrograde, paying attention to what we are thinking about others and how that may reflect on ourselves and how that may even reflect upon what we believe others are thinking of us as well. So definitely some interesting energy. Now, Libra is an air sign, and we may find with Mercury moving into Libra some indecision, which is why the focus of Virgo can be good. And remembering with North Node in Taurus to lean into our values to support this energy as well. Now, I will remind you as well that the 29th degree and the 0 degree both have wonk feels, so technology may be challenging. Kind of doubling down on that because of Uranus just having gone retrograde as well. So technology shenanigans are all about today. Another thing that we're having going on today that feels very potent in all this is actually the moon squaring Uranus. And so this kind of replays not quite, but it replays some of the energy that the full moon brought few weeks ago. How long ago was that? When the full moon was in Aquarius. What we have in Aquarius lighting up is Saturn. Saturn is retrograde in Aquarius. It's coming back. And so as the moon opposes Saturn and squares Uranus, we have that same kind of dynamic showing up. I know a lot of people were very challenged in that dynamic. This may feel like it's kind of continuing that energy. What we're being called to, again, is being aware where we can bring love, being in love as part of our ultimate service, that Saturn and Aquarius energy, and again, leaning into our values of what we love as well. The moon will also square the nodes, so you may have some fear stuff come up as well in and through this, but again, how can you lean into your values in and through this energy? I'm also feeling definitely some ego triggers coming up in this as well, just to be aware of in this energy. Speaking of ego triggers, Venus is also building into a square with Uranus. So This can also bring some relationship stuff coming up, which is just perfect, as Mercury is going into Libra. Is like, we got some lessons. We got some lessons around this relationship stuff. For today, we've got the New Vision card in reverse. So we're not ready for that vision yet, right? Like, all of this shift and change, there's going to be some stuff coming about it. And we are going to be making some strides, but we're just not there yet. The awareness card, the New Vision card in reverse. And again, I think I've been having this a lot, the traveling card. So it's like, I know we all feel like it's been like that slow and steady wins the race. And again, even as Saturn and Uranus build into a square, which isn't going to happen till like October, but as this energy builds, slow and steady is part of the name of the game right now. So don't rush anything. Be deliberate. Take your time to get grounded. So important. I also have the control card. You know, Mercury 29 Virgo. Are you ruling your mind, or is your mind ruling you? And checking in with that often can be really good. And again, this may go to the levels of relationships, you know, with Mercury moving in. I do love Brene Brown's process. I think it's hers. When she asks, like, is this true? It might not be her. It might be somebody else. But whoever it is who asks, like, is this true? It's such a good thing, because our minds can spin so many stories. So, you know, building in our accountability. I'm going to change this card from control to accountability. Yes. Accountability for our mind can be very powerful. Also have the source card. So definitely some really strong creative energy that we can utilize in and through this for ourselves. And this also feels like the new beginning of some deeper expansion that will be coming up. I feel like with that New Vision card and the awareness card in reverse, it's like it's not here yet, but it's on the way. So, leaving that here for today. You can book a reading. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and honor your values. Namaste.